Michael and I have been coming to Grace since 2016, and I credit him for bringing us here. I'd been living in the Bay Area for about 10 years, and Michael had lived in the city for 2.5 decades. I was raised Catholic in South Africa, but was finding that church was no longer relevant in my life. Michael was also raised Catholic in the Philippines, and when I met him in 2008, he was still active in his Catholic church here in the city and invited me back in. To my surprise, I discovered a deep joy in the singing, and the spiritual experience had some resonance with me, which I didn't expect. But it felt wrong being in a church that didn't accept our relationship. So when gay marriage became legal, Michael proposed. At the time, the idea seemed absurd to me, when people like us just didn't get married, and definitely not in a church. But Michael persisted, so we looked around for a place that could marry us.
So we checked out Grace Cathedral, and we were immediately in awe of the space. The soaring ceiling, the stained glass windows, the murals, even that Keith Haring altarpiece over at the Yates Chapel. At the 11 a.m. Mass, we saw a grand procession of frocked men, women, and boys. We saw frilled colors and huge banners out of a medieval pageant. This was high church. The organ music, the choir, the prayers, the rituals, even the animals, all contributed to an uplifting and inspiring experience. But amidst the grandeur, we discovered a place that was personal and intimate. Most importantly, we found the people welcoming and accepting. The simple act of holding hands in the pews while singing and praying is really meaningful.
So we were married here in the nave in 2017 by the Reverend Mary Carter Green. We had no less than 2 choirs. That's what it took to fill this space. So family from all over the world came and joined us. Some of our Catholic family, who had never seen a female priest before, remarked if Mary Carter was a real priest. But after her inspiring and wonderful homily about love and family, they were convinced she's the real deal. And as you've heard today, great homilies that are powerful and edgy, yet personal and relevant, are really a staple here at Grace.
And over the last few years, we have signed up to serve at Grace. You may have heard Roy's lovely baritone at the 8:30 or the 11 a.m. as a reader, and I just signed up to be an acolyte. We have seen firsthand the incredible effort and resources required to put this show together and to run this gift that is Grace. So in addition to our time, we also offer our financial support. We've done it via the collection basket, by writing checks, and by text. And recently, we've discovered the convenience of a monthly autopay. We give to Grace because Grace gives so much to us, and we hope you will too. Thank you.
Thank you.